Hi everyone, welcome to episode 9 of youbethejudge.com.au YouTube channel. In episode 8, I made serious accusations towards the Albanese government in relation to them playing ping pong with mental health and a mental health crisis in Australia and New South Wales. Episode 8 includes footage of me on Channel 7 and on Channel 9 being escorted out of a Q&A where Mr. Chris Minns, Inter-Ally, was talking about mental health in the community.
State government ministers have spent the day with the community on the Central Coast, debating local issues, and it turned fiery when one man tried to steal the stage from the Premier. The locals shouting about mental health care and corruption in the Supreme Court before he was escorted out by security.
State Cabinet has been out helping secure votes for one of the tightest seats in the federal election. The Premier has led a community meeting on the Central Coast where the seat of Robertson is Labor by a slim margin.
Judgment Day on the Central Coast.
I've submitted thousands of documents about mental health, corruption in the Supreme Court.
Community Cabinet kicking off with an objection and ejection.
He jumped the queue.
Located at 41 minutes and 33 seconds through to 43 minutes and 37 seconds, an older lady, a member of the community, stood up and asked a question directly related to mental health to Mr. Chris Minns. He then refers the question across to the Minister for Mental Health, Miss Rose Jackson.
I'm Jo, I'm a mum on the Central Coast, and I need to ask, do you plan on improving access to public psychiatrists on the coast to improve outcomes for people who are most vulnerable, so they stop self-medicating, for example, dying?
Thanks, Jo. I appreciate that question. If you don't mind, I might pass it over to the Minister for Mental Health. Thanks.
Miss Jackson proceeds to answer that question. She reports that the Albanese government most certainly is taking the complex mental health issues society faces extremely seriously.
Thanks so much, Jo. And I do know that we're seeing more prevalence and more complex mental health issues in the community. And I think probably a lot of people in the room can think about someone in their family or their network that struggled with mental health recently. The short answer to your question is yes, we are planning on improving mental health services for the community.
In my respectful yet firm opinion, that footage exposes deep flaws in the campaign of Mr. Albanese when it comes to mental health and mental health in the society and putting systems and structures in place to safeguard the mental health of Australian citizens.